I mean, it was tough. I mean, we were right there. I think we fought the whole game. You know, we were down 8 at halftime. We came back in the third quarter, and we were fighting, man. So it was tough to see that with this kind of situation that happened. And, you know, that's on me too, so I can't let my team down like that.
Luka, you were one of the players that was listed as questionable yesterday. JJ came in here and told us basically before the game that the mindset of this group is, or was, to try to go to win them all. How important was it for this group to go out there and compete tonight together, especially with such a big game tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, it was very important, you know. I think everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people were a little banged up, hurt. But we decided, you know, we're all going to play. We're still fighting for the best seed we can be. And, you know, I was really proud of every one of them.
Was there a conversation between you guys to kind of to decide all together to do it? Or was
no.
You guys know?
No, yeah.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, I'm sure since the trade, this has been a game that you've thought a lot about. Kind of where are you at emotionally with it? What are you looking forward to, if any of it?
No, of course, there's going to be a lot of emotion for me. Like, I don't really know what to expect. I don't know how I'm going to feel, honestly. You know, I'm looking forward to being back in Dallas, obviously, you know, with the fans, seeing my teammates, ex-teammates. It's going to be very emotional for me, for sure.
Kind of sticking on that, I know when they came to LA, you mentioned that game helped in terms of closure, but obviously you still had, you know, more closure need to be had. I guess where are you in terms of that process, and what do you think tomorrow? I think this will also be your first time back in the city since the trade. Like, what do you think just being in the city and, you know, that game tomorrow can do from that standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know about closure. You know, it's obviously a lot, but, you know, like I said, I'm excited to be back here. You know, I know the fans gonna appreciate me being back here. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel, but I'm just excited to be back.
Look, it's been a whirlwind, I think, for everyone involved. It's been a short amount of time since the trade, but how have you been able to develop some bonds with the guys in the Lakers locker room, and how do you feel about going into this environment with them as your teammates?
Great. I mean, it wasn't hard, you know, since the first day or second day, you know, we kind of bonded. Everybody's just great people, and we just I don't know how to say, come together like as a team, and I think you can see that a lot of times on court. Just a great group of guys, and you know, it's my new team, so obviously we're going for the win tomorrow, but I think they understand it's going to be a lot of emotions for me.
Luka, you guys won the last game by 27. You're up by 1 when you got ejected. What do you feel like you guys showed here during the available part, you know, before the ejection, in terms of just how you match up with the Thunder?
Yeah, I think we showed that we can beat anybody, you know. When we lock in, like I said, you know, we fall back. It's very hard to win here. Like, the crowd's into it. They have a great team. And I think it just shows what kind of team we are. And I think we're a pretty good team.
Thanks, Luka.
Thank you.
All right, Brez joins us again. What are you guys looking forward to with Luka in Dallas?
I mean, could it be any spicier than tonight? I mean, tonight was just so crazy. What an exit for Luka, unexpected exit. And if he needs any fuel, that's a good thing about the NBA, James. A lot of times you play in the next 24 to 48, and what the next 24 it's going to be for Luka. He played all those years in Dallas, traded stunningly on February 1st. I think the NBA is still kind of talking about that one, Geet. I don't know if you saw the ESPN article in the last day or two saying what the other 28 teams should have offered to try to get Luka on their team. At any rate, everyone's still talking about and finally have it. Luka heading back home, James. Hopefully AD plays. Be good to see him out there, and our friend Max Christie, too.
It'd be nice to see my friend Max, who I thought was really the turnaround on Lakers defense. Obviously, we don't have the rim protector and AD, so, you know, good luck to those guys. But Luka going home, it's still his house.
Yeah.
And those are still his fans. So it'll be interesting to see. What you think, Rob?
Mavs with a huge few days off, too, before this game. Just waiting for the Lakers to get there. Last game was Saturday.
I think we realized that Dallas is fighting for a play-in spot.
Yeah, they got to get to the...
So they got to get this win. So it's going to be a competitive game. I'm
Well,
excited to watch.
they're actually
Looks like
fighting
they're in.
they're actually fighting for the home game with
9-10.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
They're in already, but because Bergen's Suns have completely that's I don't know what. Yeah, they're embarrassing.
Your son? They said
Brian Bergen's Phoenix Suns were
they've
embarrassing.
been bad anyway.
Yeah, but they are just
They've been bad since
basically punted the last few
95.
weeks.
They've been bad since '95.
It's 30 years of bad.
Lakers calendar, Wednesday on the road versus the Mavs, 4:30, quick turnaround. It's been awesome scheduling for the Lakers. They got the Mavs tomorrow, then they come home, and you got the Rockets, then back out on the road. They face Portland. Got to win 2 of the 3.
Hayes got up and got that one.
Yes, he did. Austin finished with 24 points. He's in the locker room with Mike.
Well, Austin, obviously the game flips some when Luka gets the ejection. LeBron described it as he thought Luka was talking to a fan, as he likes to do, and the ref seemed to not get that. How did you try to still rally after that, which is obviously a blow?
I mean, you got to just put it behind you and go compete. And I played in the fourth, so I'll take that. Could have gave us a better chance to win the game if I played better. And I mean, obviously when your best player gets ejected, it's going to be tough. But we've won games without him before, and it obviously makes everybody's life a little easier when he's out there.
How did you guys manage to flip the game in the third quarter defensively after Ogassi was really not missing much and running the pace in that first half? What was the difference there?
Just thought our attention to detail, the way we was connected was much better in that third quarter. I think they scored 17 points, and I just think overall everybody was more locked in.
You guys still, if you win 2 of the last 3, you can lock in the 3 seed. But how important is it just tomorrow night, just to try to find a way to get a victory in Dallas?
Yeah, every time you take the court, you want to win, and I mean, it's no different. Tomorrow night, obviously, like you said, we need 2 of the 3 to lock in that third spot, and we're going to go compete and play like we have the last couple games, because we want to stay where we're at.
I'm sure it'll be a very unique atmosphere with Luka returning. And how do you guys, as his teammates, kind of support him as you go in there? What's the key?
I think it's going to be a very welcoming situation. I think when his name's called, it might be one of the loudest I think it'll be the loudest that I've heard for any return or whatever situation that is. So he knows we got his back regardless of whatever. So it'll be fun.